Today, we're pairing the Circuit Tracks with the Microfreak. Freebeat. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and be sure to check out my upcoming free live stream concert, Freebeat Live, 1 year later. It's on Saturday, July 31st at both 11 a.m. Pacific Time and 7 p.m. Pacific Time. Also, if you'd like the chance to have your music featured in the show, just click the link in the description below. Hope to see you there. Let's get started. So one of the coolest features of the Circuit Tracks is the ability to sequence external MIDI gear and then route the audio from that gear back into the tracks and basically use two external synths as synthesizer tracks 3 and 4, in addition to the 1 and 2 built-in synthesizer tracks. So we're going to do that today. Now, normally what I would do is spend some time off camera figuring this out and then disconnect everything and make a proper tutorial. But since the Circuit Tracks has kind of been forcing me to rethink how I compose my electronic music and how I work on it, I figured it can force me to maybe try a new type of video. So instead of doing a tutorial, I figured I'd bring you guys along with me, and we will discover how easy or difficult it is to pair these two instruments together. So let's get a brief cable explanation. This is power to the Microfreak right here, just going to the wall. This is power to the Circuit Tracks, again, just going to the wall. These cables right here are my left and right output of the Circuit Tracks. They are simply going to my audio interface. Also, sorry if the lighting is still bad. I'm still trying to figure it out. We'll get there, don't worry. So before we worry about connecting these two via MIDI, let's go ahead and get the audio connected. So I've got a 1/4 inch cable right here. Let's go ahead and plug one end into the 1/4 inch output of the Microfreak, and the other end into the audio input of the tracks. I'm going to pick audio input number 1, just like that. Cool. Super easy. Let's go ahead and power both devices on now, so we can ensure that the audio is indeed passing through from the Microfreak to the Circuit Tracks. So in theory, it should be as simple as just playing the Microfreak. Yeah, cool. So you are hearing the Microfreak's audio going through the Circuit Tracks, and I think that means we can use like the master filter of the tracks to control the Microfreak now. Yeah, fun stuff. I think we can also use like the built-in effects, like the reverb. And everything right now on the tracks is going to be mapped to MIDI 1, which is what the audio input 1 goes to, so that's track 3. Yeah. Cool. Let's go ahead and pick a better preset for this on the Microfreak. Okay, I've got preset FM Fun pulled up. We can hear that reverb coming through. Let's get some delay going. Nice. All right, that's enough of that. Let's take the reverb or the delay off. We'll leave a little bit of reverb on there, I think. Cool. So now let's figure out how to get these connected via MIDI, because we want the Circuit Tracks being able to sequence the Microfreak, because then we can actually use MIDI track 1 just like another synth track. So we will need this. This is an 1/8 inch to 5-pin MIDI adapter that comes with the Microfreak. And then we will also need a standard 5-pin MIDI cable. So let's go ahead and connect the adapter to one end of our MIDI cable here. Now let's go ahead and take the 1/8 inch end and plug that into the MIDI in of the Microfreak. And then we will take the other 5-pin side and plug that into the MIDI out of the circuit. Now there's also a MIDI through port, which can act as MIDI out too, but we're not going to touch that right now. Now in theory, if I go to MIDI track 1, I'm going to go to scale mode, change it to chromatic. I should just be able to play the Microfreak now, but I'm not getting any audio, so let's see. I wonder what MIDI channel the Microfreak is on. I bet the Circuit Tracks is sending data on channel 3, because technically the first MIDI track is synth track 3. So on the Microfreak menu, let's go and change it to channel 3 under input channel. Now, yeah? Yeah, cool. So just like that, I am now playing the microfreak with the tracks. That's really cool. I want to find a different sound now. I want to find something to like solo with. Cool, so this patch is called Rebel. Let's go ahead and program or sequence some kind of drum beat in here, just something to groove over. Just put a kick drum 4 on the floor. Yeah, that's fine. Get a hi-hat. We'll go dut, 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 and then here we'll put an open. And then open one. Whoop, nope, not that. There we go. And there we go. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get a bass preset now on synth track 1. That's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and pick a key. We'll just do C for the purposes of this video. I totally messed that up, didn't I? I'm gonna keep this in here. I want this note to be this and this note to be this. There we go, and let's fix the gate on those as well. 2 steps, there we go. Awesome, now let's get some nice chords on synth track 2, and then the microfreak will be the solo. Browse our presets. Not a big fan of any of the synth presets that come stock on the Circuit Tracks. Gonna be loading some new packs on there as fast as I can. Sure, that'll work. Yeah, we'll just play something like that. Except I definitely have an extra note in there, yep. Let's go ahead and make this like a 7th at the end here. Let's put another stab in there too. That might be too much, but just for the purposes of this fun little video, I think it's okay. Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to sequence this in. Now, these MIDI CC knobs up here can actually send MIDI CC data to your external synths. I don't know if any of these will work right now because typically that's something you need to go into the component software and set up. But let's find out. I think that's just the modulation going on the track, or on the microfreak, yeah. So far, no. Oh, that one does something. That one does something too. Cool. So yeah, I will go in and eventually hook those up and make those do stuff, but for now, we always have full control via the microfreak, which is sitting right next to us, so yeah. Okay, so let's go into the mixer. Let's go ahead and bring down everything, because this patch on the microfreak is a bit quiet. Particularly that hi-hat is too much. I'm gonna leave the kick loud. Okay, back to MIDI 1. Yeah, that's really cool. And yeah, let's go and put some effects on the microfreak here. Trying to find the reverb I like. That works. And a little bit of delay. Yeah, let's get back to synth 3 here, MIDI 1, and let's actually sequence something this time. So I want this phrase to be 2 measures long, and as you can see, I'm just using the track sequencer just like normal, just as if this was a built-in synth. Let's record something, here we go. Yeah. We can still mix it volume-wise. Still works with the master filter. We can still mute it, like with the mixer. Yeah. And I think it even works with sidechain. So I'm in the sidechain menu right now. This is synth 1 and synth 2, and then we can pick our source right here. However, if we press the down button, now we have MIDI track 1 and MIDI track 2. So we can actually sidechain MIDI track 1 to either the kick or the hi-hat or any of the drum tracks. So let's just use the kick. Let's play this. Now we'll pick the amount of sidechain. That's definitely sidechain to the kick. A little less. Let's go all the way. Let's bring everything else in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to say that it's fairly simple to set up MIDI and audio on the Circuit Tracks with an external synth, as long as you are able to easily change the MIDI channel of the synthesizer you're hooking up to correspond with your 2 MIDI tracks. I'm guessing that MIDI track 2 transmits on channel 4, since MIDI track 1 transmitted on channel 3. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video. If not, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try it that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.